Anyone even awake? If so, I hope you're doing well. It is 4:22 a.m. CDT. Now, I'm always awake at 4:22 CDT a.m. as a policy. But it's not the best time for a live stream. Is anyone up? Is anyone up? The chances of someone being up are non-existent. Probably should have gone live on TikTok instead. Oh, we got... Holy shit. Stand of Magic Man, Primordial Balance, Can of Mana. Hi. I'm supposed to be up this late. Y'all should go to sleep. I don't know what y'all are thinking. I'm in the UK wide awake. Touche. It's morning where you are. Technically, it's morning here too. But too early in the morning for anyone to be up. Oh shit. Yeah, I may have temporarily blanked out and forgot that my fucking audience is international. Hey, tell the Scottish borders I said hi. How's everyone doing? Yo, I have fantastic news. Wonderful news. My ex became a mumble rapper. Not the type of mumble rap that y'all listen to. Mumble rap that y'all listen to, that's about slurring your words and using autotune. My ex-boyfriend actually mumbles on the beat. You can't hear him over it at times. It's funny as fuck, and it made my day. How are you all? No, he actually mumbles. Holy shit. Everything about it's terrible, and me so happy. Cedar ale? This is Angry Orchard Crisp Apple. Hey, Can of Mana, you just wrote better than any lyric in the whole song I listened to. Oh, yeah. Look, I was not supposed to have enough muscle to ever write with a pen. Straight up. I was never supposed to be physically capable of writing with a pen. Can I write with a pen now? Yes. I can even draw semi-well, decently. Not like artist shit, but like decently. I may have overcame that struggle. The struggle of dysgraphia. But I still cannot be caught dead holding a cigarette the normal way. And that's on period. How do we get 19 people up in here within 5 minutes? And it's, oh right, international audience, that's how. If you haven't told me where you're from yet, or where you are, do so now. I want to know. Australia. Hell yeah. Dallas. I've been there. Alberta, Maryland, England, Australia, North Macedonia. The fuck is that? My dumb American ass has never heard of a Macedonia. Isn't a Macedon a dinosaur? Iceland. I didn't think that actually existed. New Zealand. I have a friend there. North California. Been there, I think. I've been to some part of California. I was in your state doing satanic shit. South Africa, hell yeah. Yugoslavia. Hell yeah. I know that Macedonia is part of Europe. I was dicking around. Good to see you too, Iowa. Been there. What age I started magic? 16. Yo. I look red as fuck. I did not light this place well enough. I don't look red as fuck. I look slightly red. What's it like working with the Norse undead? Well, I have anxiety. So I have to, like, focus really hard on the intent of the operation so that the anxiety doesn't become too much. I'm usually not scared of anything I summon, but the fact that they would attack me if I did get scared kind of psychs me out. So I have to, like, focus really hard on, like, not letting my anxiety take hold, you know? That's why I don't summon Sanitas very often. Or Archangel Agiel. Gotta deal with that anxiety better. Technically, anxiety is not the same as fear. I've never been attacked because of anxiety. What's up, Patchwork? Do I believe that karma does or does not exist? It's hard to say, honestly. The Western concept of, like, cause harm, get harm, that's bullshit. Do you need to be in a trance to summon spirits? Trances don't help you summon spirits. They help you hear and see them. That's my opinion. People have always asked me how to get in trance states, and I've always said that I don't use trances. But that's because I thought trance was something more complex and scientific than it was. Because I hear people talking about alpha, gamma, sync and shit like that, like brainwave levels. I'm like, yo, I just rock back and forth and chant until I'm in a spiritual state of mind. And I guess that spiritual state of mind technically is a trance. Next book going to be, I don't know, I'm thinking Santa Muerte or The Mysteries of Saturn. Recommend any books for Norse magic? I think all the book recommendations I have for Norse magic are currently on the book recommendations list on my blog. I remember what the books are called, but I don't remember the author's name, so I'm just going to say, check out what I got. I only have like 2 recommended books for Norse magic. It's one of my weak points, personally. Norse magic, angel magic. That's the weakest parts of my craft. Or like, the shit I've pursued the least. And you get the idea. I still get dope shit done with Norse magic. It's just the shit I studied less than, say, Saturn, Mejuri, the Cliff Off, you know. Gildebrook. This thing called the Gildebrook. I'm gonna Google Gildebrook and keep it open in another tab just in case it turns out to look like it's worth buying. Did you mean Galdrebrock? I think you meant Galdrebach. You've never worked with angels before. I find them helpful in, like, balancing myself out. Yeah, I found it. It's Galdrebrock, but you wrote Gildrebrock. You dick! How dare you? How's life treating me? Okay. There you go. Correct yourself, can of mana. You simpering nether ape. You turd serpent. You insufferable something. I've killed for less. That's what they call you in the asylum. Heavy. What is the void? There is no real answer to that, because void is a human word in the English language. There are infinity spiritual realms out there. Various different practitioners use the English word void to refer to various different spiritual realms. There is no void. There is just a shitload of spiritual planes that different practitioners might use the word void to refer to. For example, Gnungagap, Doth. the realm beyond the transclopothic labyrinth. Like, all of those things have been referred to by some practitioners as the void. Additionally, there's this punishment realm that some people get cast into in the afterlife. My spirit guides call it the nothing, but Tila Petrova's spirit guides call it the void. So your answer is there is no answer, bitch. Sucks for you. I'm literally on my third beer, and I feel drunker than I am. Do I look drunker than I am? I don't know. I feel like I look drunker than I am. What was the outcome? I fucked someone up. Okay, I can't talk about that. I've gained a lot from her alchemy. I only work with her for alchemy, enchanting Ouija boards, and other shit like that, and fucking people up. I had someone wrecked, dude. You have no idea. I look okay? Good. I feel like I don't. You drank too much gin. This is beer, dude. I feel too drunk, and this is beer. I'm an actual pussy. I'm just gonna skip that question. I want to talk about physical shapeshifting. I've never even attempted it. I know it's possible, and I know one method of doing it. I've just never tried it. What do you think about Hollow Earth theory? I believe in it. There are non-human entities inside the Earth. Yeah, possession is easier when you're intoxicated by way of marijuana, alcohol, or both, because it gets your mental blockages out of the way. Some spirits don't like being worked with while you're drunk, though, such as Archangel Nizarel. I'm not a fan. Hello there, Adam Nilsson. Hey, Percipio got fat. Did y'all know that? He got fat. It's funny to me. Word on the street is the first thing he does anytime he meets a fellow occultist is say, hey. I mentored VK Jahanam back when he was a prescription addict. That means I'm a badass. I'm told he name drops me anytime he meets another occultist. I've learned more from, like, my current mentor of 2 months than I learned from him. Fuck it. 2 months? 3? 2 or 3? 2? I don't know. How to find your patron or patroness. Just working with demons until one of them asks to be your patron. And that's what it is. No. The only method of physical shapeshifting I know of comes directly from the spirits of Hecate. Never tried it. I am not a sanguine vampire. How many cigarettes do I smoke a day? All of them. Y'all, I quit Adderall cold turkey 2 years ago. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to get weaned off of it, but I was so bad I felt like I couldn't be trusted with it at all, so I couldn't be weaned off of it. Right after I quit, I'm stuck with 12.5-hour overnight shifts of brute labor. My fucking issue with energy drinks and cigarettes is very severe because of that. Why do people keep I don't even know what aphantasia is. Like, y'all gotta accept that I don't know everything. I can't solve everything. How long was I taking Adderall? Shit, 10 years. Since I was 14, dude. It was prescription. Aphantasia. Stop asking me about aphantasia as if I've ever experienced it. Y'all gotta realize there are some things that you don't want an opinion from me about. People want me to teach Hinduism. I'm not the guy you want to learn Hinduism from, man. There are many kinds of hellhounds. Many kinds of hellhounds. Hellhound is another human term that is applied to a variety of dog-formed intelligences from a variety of underworld and infernal planes. So when you say, what does it mean if there's a hellhound next to me? Could mean a lot of shit. That could be the Goetic demon Ram. It could be Hecate leaving her Kunis Ideo, or hounds of the underworld, to protect you. It could be all types of shit, and you have to figure it out based upon your circumstances and your intuition. I don't use planetary hours. Ask someone who does. I use the infernal hours of the Maya-Jurayan tradition. That's 12 a.m. to 3 a.m. How big am I? 5'7" and 140 pounds. Which is definitely what you were asking, I'm sure. I hope you were asking my height and weight, dude. I can't. That's just not something I can answer on it. It's not an acceptable thing. West Egg. I don't understand some of y'all's usernames. How many curses have I done? Holy shit, hundreds. You think I keep count? Hell nah. Oh, yeah, that's from The Great Gatsby. I support your username. The movie was very good. With Leonardo DiCaprio, oh my god. Yo, when the fucking Great Gatsby came out in theaters, me and a friend of mine went to it in suits with like shoes from that time era and fedoras. That was before fedora was synonymous with virgin. We dressed like we were from the era to see that fucking movie. It was great. A good regimen for daily practice. I mean, you gotta build that yourself, dude. Do you like the LBRP? Do you like daily prayers? Do you like chakra meditation daily? What type of meditation do you want to do daily? You gotta try different shit and figure out what do I want my daily regimen to be. Yeah, we were like those people who went to the Harry Potter movies in fucking Gryffindor robes. I am drinking Angry Orchard Crisp Apple. Don't ask me about music production. Don't ask me about it. There are certain things I don't know. Like, I know I participated in some ritual music, but that was just my voice. I literally sent these people audio samples, and then they created a song. Like, I have no knowledge of music. Don't ask me about music, man. I'm not a musician. Will I do a Norse path working someday? Probably. sort of have the foundations of one laid out. Yes, Angry Orchard does hit. When have I last summoned Lucifer? Probably earlier this week. He's involved in a lot of my ritual services. I have worked with Hercules a little bit. It's been forever, though. I don't have much to tell you about him. No, I don't want to address Eli Mercury. I don't want to do it. You know my stance, guys. I think that if a practitioner who works with demons denounces demonology, it's their own fault in some way. You know my stance. I'm not going to try and drag out decisions of his that I think were wrong. Like, I don't want to do that shit. Because he could then, it would just turn to this ugly back and forth. There are people who care about us both. I still care about him. It'd be disgusting. I can't fucking do the Eli Mercury response thing. Y'all know my stance on demonolators turning against demons. Y'all are basically repeat yourself, but everyone you know. Can I explain about lycanthropy a little bit? No. Is ritual absolutely necessary in magic? Nah, you can just basically meditate and recite a demonic in with intent in mind and manifest shit that way. No, I'm not teaching about sanguine vampirism because I have no experience with it. Like, ask me shit that there's a reason to think I know. That's why I don't take video requests, because the vast majority of video requests I get are about shit that I'm not qualified to cover. Do I feast before or after the ritual? Beer, food, smoking? Whenever I feel like. I'm impulsive. I usually chug like a Red Bull and smoke a cigarette before I do my like paid rituals. Like, you have to do like multiple rituals for clients in a row. So I'll chug like a Red Bull, smoke a couple of cigarettes, and then get to it. I don't really like South Park. Nah, I already know a method of physical shapeshifting, and I've never tried it. Like, I don't want to control candle flames with my mind. I don't want to make objects float. I don't want to levitate. I don't want to turn into an animal. Because that doesn't help my clients. It doesn't heal my friends. It doesn't protect my friends. It doesn't hurt my enemies. Like, these things don't call to me. What can I do to see spirits better? Again, you said you've been meditating on your chakras for a year. Keep doing that. Practice multiple divination. Definitely recommend visualization exercises as well as meditation journeys, guided meditations. You can find a lot of those on YouTube, man. But one thing you want is a spirit to cooperate with you. It isn't just about building the fundamental skill to see spirits. It's also very helpful to have a spirit that wants to present it to you. So pick a spirit, give them offerings, pray to them constantly, ask them to let you see them. It doesn't all, but the tango is meant for two. Do you like that saying? I made it up on the spot. I saw a very inappropriate question that no one should ever be asked. Thank you. I recommend you anyone that can teach you how to astral project remotely. Y'all gotta ask me stuff that y'all have a reason to think I know. Knock it off. Knock it off with this random ass shit. Chakra removal. Chakra removal is a misnomer. What you're doing is you are dissolving your chakras into a singular energy center. It's a very beneficial thing to do, in my experience, because I've done it. Why don't I make... The meme's dead. The big dick energy meme is dead. I think I'm gonna live stream more often. Because I feel like the way I've been teaching online has kind of run its course, you know? Like, it's not like I suddenly stopped teaching magic online. It just, I feel like I've run my course with this. Like, you know, y'all know I used to, like, make vlog-style YouTube videos about the occult. Like, how it went, blah, blah, blah. Y'all know about this. I stopped because I realized, if it's vlog type content, then that means I'm going to be talking about shit that I'm still learning. That means I'm going to be talking about recent experiences that might need more analysis, and it made me more prone to errors. So I had to transition to these, you know, sort of broader topics that I often cover. And I feel like some other type of transition is necessary. I kept having to, like, correct myself. Well, it wasn't, like, that frequent. But I would have to correct myself more often. I would have to, like, take content down more often. I hated it. I felt so fucking bad slipping up in the public eye and potentially misinforming others. Fuck the vlogs. I transitioned to something more helpful, and I feel like I should transition again. But this time I don't feel like I did anything wrong. I just feel like this ran its course, you know? What happened to my other channel? It got taken down for a bullshit reason, and YouTube wouldn't let me appeal it. Literally, YouTube wouldn't let me appeal it. I wasn't gonna keep making YouTube videos like this, but I got so much support from the community that I didn't give up. That question looked like utter gibberish. But then again, I'm between drunk and buzzed. How did I open my third eye? It was the method on the Joy of Satan Ministries. It was the JOS method. There are so many better options, man. Opening my chakras, it was a struggle. I had to try to open the sacral chakra like 6 times. Why? Joy of Satan Ministries. Yo, I did the meditation to open up the third eye from the Joy of Satan Ministries. It worked immediately, but then I couldn't open the crown chakra. I tried the JOS method over and over again, got no results. Then I walk upstairs, see my brother watching Avatar: The Last Goddamn Airbender. And I see Ong, the protagonist, opening his crown chakra. So I copied what he did. And boom, I finally opened it. But I learned nothing from that and kept trying the Joy of Satan Ministries methods of opening the chakras. And every chakra was a struggle that took multiple tries. Fuck you, Maxine Dietrich. Well, I mean, if you like my old YouTube channel, let's talk facts. I've mostly re-uploaded all the content that I was proud of, and the shit that I wasn't proud of, fuck my vlog content, man. I'm ashamed of it. I'll be real. I'm ashamed with that era of my content. Christos Beast. I don't like the O9A. No, fuck my vlogs. That phase that ended before the previous channel died sucked. Tutoring people in the future? No, I hate most of the people I fucking help backstab my ass or run back to the light or some stupid shit. Maybe I just keep picking the wrong ones. Or sometimes I just get bored of them. Let's be real. Sometimes I just decide this person's boring and not fun to talk to. Fuck this. I don't like tutoring people, man. I don't like taking that much responsibility of someone's ascent. I like having friends who can ask me what they want to ask me and then releasing public content. I don't offer consultations anymore. I didn't like doing those. You had to be same time on video with a stranger. That combination kind of sucked. Because I'm good at being all four of those things, but being all four of those things consistently with a stranger, it was stressful. Especially since I have an international audience. People talking about, oh, I'm in Italy. This is my time zone. I'm like, what the fuck? How do I schedule this with you? I did not like offering consultations. Glad to see that my content motivated you. Yeah. Yo, even if I was giving all the right answers, I would still, like, accidentally talk over someone some of the time. Oh. You know what else is weird? People were always shook. Like, I was anxious for my consultations and shit. Because I was on the clock. I had to... Realistically, I was just too hard on myself. But, man, my clients were nervous as fuck for those consultations. They're apologizing for asking too many questions. As if... Your time is halfway through. How have you asked too many questions? They're apologizing for rambling. Don't apologize for rambling. I'm nervous too. And the more you ramble, the less I have to say. Man, but I didn't get why they were so fucking nervous, because I'm the one with the professional reputation at stake. I'm the one who has to perform well. You can show up drunk as shit to your consultation. That doesn't matter to me. I'm worried about whether or not I do well. And I'm going to be way too judgmental of my performance. I'm worried about rambling. The only time like that I really feel like the person on the other end of the video fucked up the consultation was when they were obviously on hallucinogens during the consultation. So for the most part, like, they would ask questions and then they'd answer it themselves. And I'd just be sitting here like, I hope they can't tell how uncomfortable and confused I am. I will not be your mentor. I don't take apprentices. I don't even know you, dude. What's up, Matthew P? That's not an acceptable question to strangers. Can you mentor me? No. Have some social skills. Like, go about socialization like a person. You want to get rid of Jehovah's influence? Merahim. The demon Merahim. Just summon him ask to be permanently immune to Jehovah's influence, boom, you're safe. How do you know if your chakras are open? You'll feel them open. You'll feel it. Just keep trying to open them until you feel that. Till you feel them open. Yeah. You're very welcome, Jordan Wu-Tan. More like Jordan Wu-Tang. What's my political beliefs? I'm a liberal. I'm not a snowflake. Not a social justice warrior. I'm not like far left. Just a liberal. I'm just a guy who supports Black Lives Matter. Donates to the NAACP. Shit like that. And I like guns. I don't have any. Never fired one, but I support the right to own. You know. I'm just a normal liberal. I recently tried being friends with, like, far-left social justice warriors. Dude, that was such a mistake, man. I thought I could be friends with snowflakes. I thought I could be friends with snowflakes. Man. I tried it. Holy shit. Snowflakes, you can't be a normal liberal. And they're crawling towards you, talking about, one of us. VK, why do you think black people can be racist? I mean, I think the word racist has multiple definitions, and when a word has multiple definitions, different people use the definition that they think is most helpful in getting their point across. Nuh-uh. If you think that English words can have multiple definitions, like everyone knows they can, that's politically incorrect. You have to pretend not to understand the English language. That way, you can claim there's no such thing as a racist black person in any context. Like, fuck that. Bitch, a close-ass friend cut me off because I wouldn't drop the idea that the word racism has multiple valid definitions, like many English words do. No more SJWs in my circle. Never again. Granted, to be fair, I don't want to bash the far left all the time because, you know, there are conservative snowflakes. There are snowflakes on the right who are upset about Cardi B shaking her ass and Lil Nas X giving the devil a lap dance. As fucking if. Do I know corpse? I don't know what you're asking me, my guy. This is why you don't talk politics with your friends. I mean, you can talk politics with your friends, just don't talk about it with snowflakes, whether it's right-wing snowflakes or left-wing snowflakes, man. Don't deal with it. Let the snowflakes melt. Leviathan and Cthulhu are definitely not the same. Do I like hentai? I'll watch that shit once in a while. It's nice to switch things up. You know? Half the times you're looking at someone's nudes, other half the time you're looking at porn. Then, fuck it. Let's try hentai this time. Switch it up, man. Call me by your name. No, not all spirits have dark and light aspects. Beelzebub is pure darkness. No, I do not watch that tentacle shit. That's the reason I really rarely watch hentai, is because most of it is meant to be rape or some shit. Like, nah. Hentai is nice because you aren't wondering whether or not one or both of the participants in the porno is actually enjoying themselves, right? In hentai, it's a fictional character. You know the fictional character's enjoying themselves, unless it's a rape scene with tentacles. Fuck that, man. Okay, okay. Doc Illusion agrees. I thought I was giving a hot take. I don't know. See, porn directors often have to say pretend to like it. Hentai writers say this character enjoys themselves. That's why it's nice. Unless it's rape. Then it's not nice. I seem cute inside. I like to think that I'm a balance of extremes. Can I explain why only some spirits have light and dark aspects? Because they're different, man. Like, you and me are different. Beelzebub and Lucifer are different. The beings are just different. What am I up to lately with my magic? Going back to my roots. Summoning a shitload of Clefothic spirits at once. That's my roots. Because, like, I wandered from that, which was fine. For a while, I focused on the Death Current. For a while, I focused on Saturn. Up until recently, I've been focused on Mei-Jirai. It's nice to, like, take this time to return to my roots and summon a shitload of Clefothic demons, man. People always ask, do you have any advice for working with this spirit or that spirit? And the answer is usually, you kind of work with them the way that you work with most spirits. How about Cthulhu? Does Cthulhu have a light aspect? Holy shit, I don't know. Amy. Cthulhu has an aspect that is connected to both darkness and light, but he doesn't have a light aspect. Yes, confirmed by the Goetic demon Amy. And he knows about Ahriman. Hey, I've done less than 10 Ahrimanic... No. I've done less than 15 Ahrimanic rituals. And so we're not going to teach Ahrimanic magic in this Christian household. We're going to wait till I have more experience. Because that's an entire current, man. Give me time. Let me work on that. Am I planning on doing lives more often? Yeah, I gotta switch up. I gotta switch up the way I do shit now. Because I'm getting tired of this. What I do feel like it's ran its course, so it's gonna be more lives. I went live on TikTok like last night. Good Christians here. Hail Jesus. I am constantly surrounded by demons because when you offer your blood to a spirit, they are always with you, to some extent. Of course I'm right about Jesus being a sorcerer. I try not to think about egregores unless I have to. I've definitely seen mass hysteria lead to the creation of various very dangerous egregores. Man, it was disgusting. Yes, I have an entire article about Aphrodite. Stop asking me to teach Hinduism. Period. Stop asking me to teach Hinduism. I'm so tired of that. There's no reason to want to learn Hinduism from V.K. Johannem. It doesn't make sense. Thoughts on AI? Thoughts on AI are for people who are more well educated and usually more paranoid than me. You plan to be spontaneous and seek a mentor for self-motivation. I wouldn't I wouldn't advise getting a mentor until you have motivation. Abraxas is not Decarabia. Those are very different beings. The Joy of Satan Ministries, those Nazi fucks, they came up with the idea that Abraxas and Decarabia are the same fucking being. And somehow that awful misconception persists to this day. Abraxas and Decarabia are not the same. They aren't even similar. Let's be real. Wild, wild idea. Fuck the Joy of Satan Ministries. I hope Maxine Dietrich sees this. You can take everything I said personally. No, I have no experience with the Sophia of the Gnostics. I'm not a big fan of Gnosticism. If Gnostics demonize spirits I like, why would I want to work with this Sophia they talk so highly of? Samael's so evil. Okay, I'm tight with Samael. I'm not going to say anything negative about Sophia. I don't think anything negative of Sophia. Maybe she's great. I don't know if she even exists. For real. But if the Gnostics hate Samael, and I like Samael, I don't have a lot of motivation to approach this hypothetical concept they call Sophia. I'm not sure I believe in it. The only black magicians I see express a belief in Sophia identify it with Lucifer. Don't ask me about diets as I chain smoke and drink beer. I want diet advice from the fucking chain smoker. No, you don't. Demons can indeed reveal who has cursed you, if you've been cursed. Yes, you can summon two aspects of the same deity in one ritual. The deity will be manifest with you in both aspects and perceiving the experience from both perspectives simultaneously. But I have to cut this live stream short, even though it wasn't short, because I have to pee. So have a great night. Enjoy your immortality. Never ask a chain smoker for diet advice. And enjoy your night, morning. You're international. I don't know what time it is where you are. Last answer. Samael is both an archangel and a demon.